Hello, and welcome prospective Georgia Career Institute students. My name is Erin, and I'm a part of the financial aid team here. What I'd like to do with you today is go over a few financial aid documents so that you'll be better prepared for your appointment with your financial aid representative. First and foremost, what is financial aid? Financial aid is funding that is available exclusively to students attending a post-secondary educational institution. Here at Georgia Career Institute, we have two types of student aid, both grants and loans. With grants, this is monetary assistance that does not have to be paid back, and the amount a student may receive is determined based on eligibility. There are two main types of student loans, both subsidized and unsubsidized. The major difference is that with subsidized loans, no interest will accrue while you're in school. However, with unsubsidized loans, they start accruing interest after the first disbursement is made. Student loans must be paid back, and it is important to remember that your first payment on your student loan will be 6 months after graduation. So, how do you apply for financial aid? You must complete the free application for federal student aid, also known as the FAFSA. You will need to fill it out to be eligible for both grants and student loans. The online application is very easy to complete. To complete your FAFSA, you will need to create an FSA ID to electronically sign in. When you complete the application, be sure to use the federal school code that was given to you on the front sheet of your paperwork. To create an FSA ID, you'll need to log on to studentaid.gov, where you'll be instructed to create a username and password you will use on federal student aid websites such as the FAFSA, as well as federal student loan websites. Once your FSA ID is created, you will be able to use your username, email address, or mobile number to log in with your password. Your FSA ID is used to confirm your identity when you access your financial aid information and electronically sign federal student aid documents. It is important to keep your FSA ID confidential and do not share it with others. In order to expedite the financial aid process, we ask that you show up with your verification paperwork completed. There are two different types of verification paperwork, one for dependent students and one for independent students. Dependent students will need to fill out the verification paperwork with their information as well as the financial information of their parents and/or guardians. Independent students will need to fill out the verification paperwork with both their financial information as well as any financial information regarding their spouse. In addition to completing the FAFSA online, you'll also need to fill out the financial aid application. To fill out this application, you'll need to list your name and social security number, as well as your program of interest, such as cosmetology or aesthetics, as well as your anticipated start date. Please check off whether you received a high school diploma or a GED and the month and the year that you received that. In addition to listing whether you received a high school diploma or a GED, you'll need to list any colleges or institutions you attended prior to attending Georgia Career Institute. Within your financial aid packet, you will also find the personal data sheet. Please make sure that you fill out your personal data sheet in entirety. Also make sure that when including references, you list both completed addresses as well as phone numbers. If you have any additional questions regarding your financial aid paperwork or how to fill out your FAFSA, please call your student financial aid specialist. We have listed their direct line for you on the front of your financial aid packet. I hope I was of assistance to you today, and thank you for your interest in Georgia Career Institute.